some pointers for small strikes. All right, and if you haven't watched concept of small strikes and also other videos that actually I'm demonstrating the dojo I instruct, powerful and sharper small strikes. Okay, so please watch these videos as well, and that is in description area, so you can find them very easily. Let's talk about small strikes. Now, when people want to strike, when you say, when you hear small strikes, you have to do it small. So small means fast. Your brain interprets like that. Small, fast, quick. So you have to go tense, and you go. All of a sudden, you tense up and go this. Now, the problem here is obvious, isn't it? If you watch boxing, no boxer is going really tense. They relax and then you start just throwing jabs. You have to be that relaxed. Relax, smaller strikes, and also powerful has to be powerful. Now, how can we accomplish it? First, properly stand. Take chuda. Okay, let's assume that you all take chuda and properly stand, right? And your opponent is right in front of you, and doesn't have to be too small. Now, what I don't want you to think, what I want you to think is it's okay to get hit. Okay? Again, it's okay to get hit. If you try not to get hit, you get tensed, your strikes get too small, it won't be good. Alright? It's not going to be a good strike. Rather than thinking like that, okay, I'm going to strike you, feel free to get me. Alright, feel free to get me, but I'm going to execute small man strike. Okay, and nice and straight, and that's why, nice and straight, that's why when you see an opportunity, you can get me. That's fine, that is totally fine. Okay, so first you have to brainwash yourself. It's okay to get hit. Someone has to get hit. Someone has to hit your opponent, right? We're trying to hit each other, right? Someone has to get hit. Now, if you try not to get hit, try to start hiding your targets. Now that will become not Kendo. Kendo, you fight fair and square. Take chuda. Okay, let's do it. I'll strike your man. Come strike kote or do if you can. Okay, so that is the mentality. Now, if you try to lean forward too much because your target is there and you want to reach your target too quickly, everyone tends to go like this. Okay, leaning forward too much, your center of gravity is going forward. So as soon as you let go your right foot, you have to go strike man. Okay, as a result, as you could see, you go like this. Okay, now depending on your level, that's fine. Okay, depending on your level, that is everyone has to go through that kind of man strike. But if you're an adult, let's say over 30 years old, I don't recommend striking like that. First, you're gonna get hurt. Okay, because human beings are not made for that. You lean forward like that and suddenly you go straight like this. Okay, especially you started Kendo in your adulthood, your body is not used to such movements. Quite likely you're gonna get hurt. All right, so what I want you to do when you walk, you don't walk like this, right? Even though when you climb up the mountain, probably you're gonna lean forward a little bit to maintain balance. Yes, to maintain balance, you are using all kinds of muscles here. Okay, so after you get muscle, like kendo muscles, you probably start experimenting. Oh, what about this? And then go, like you saw, I kept some weight on my back foot, even leaning forward. Now, remember, adults, if you're an adult, keep this posture, especially upper body straight, here like that, and then go, strike man. Okay, and smaller strike doesn't necessarily mean this kind of strike man. It does that kind of small man strike. Small is smaller than big man strike. Okay, so this is small too, smaller than big man strike, right? So if you, this is important. Now, you don't want to get hit, but you don't want to make your strike too small. Okay, you want to put pressure on your opponent, right? And when your opponent feels your pressure, your opponent goes, ooh, like that. And then it doesn't matter how big your strike, he can't do anything. So that is Kendo part. Okay, I want you to remember. Kendo part is before you execute strike. Okay, so of course it is very hard to put pressure on your opponent, especially you're a beginner, right? So it's gonna be a long way to get there, but I'm gonna tell you something you can do at home to put pressure. You maintain upper body straight, okay, and practice this from here. You want to kind of glide on the floor, over floor, right foot up, okay, so your weight is on your left foot, okay, right foot up, and start going, right foot, start going like this. Now, if a lot of people do this, and this is a big no-no, so don't do this, but I'm going to give you a bad example. When you hear, keep your weight on the left foot, what happens is, right foot up, right? This happens, right? Your right foot goes forward, but your body is going that way. So to prevent that, important, to prevent such movement, you want to go that way, not that way. All right, that's funny, isn't it? If your right foot wants to go forward, but you're trying to maintain balance, your head goes that way. Okay, so you want to go forward, relax your knee a little bit. Right foot like that, relax your left knee. Okay, what I mean by relax is keeping my weight on my left foot, right? Now, and my left knee, it's not locked, but it's firm, right? Keeping my weight. I'm using muscles to hold my knee there. Now, if I bend like that, I'm gonna go forward, okay? Again, because my right foot is up like this and my weight is on my left foot, okay? Holding my all weight on my left foot, right? Okay, now I want to go forward, so a little bit, release the tension from your left knee. See, start gliding forward. Okay, just a little bit, releasing the tension. Okay, just start gliding forward. So from here, right? Release the tension from the left knee, okay? And you go, and then punch. So that way, you can keep your weight on the left foot and start putting pressure. And at the last moment, okay, our last moment is by doing this, your body gets closer to your opponent, right? But at certain moment and certain distance, you have to strike because you cannot keep weight on your left foot anymore. because your center of gravity is moving totally forward, right? Now, if you don't have this right foot down on the ground, you're gonna fall, okay? You're gonna lose balance totally. So I go from here, go, that way your body is going forward, but you can maintain your true down there. At the last moment. Okay, so that is very important for you to know. Okay, nothing wrong with being big again, right? But big strikes, that means it's easy to see, easy to block. Okay, so mixture of bigger strikes, smaller strikes, a little bit small, a little bit bigger, all different types of strikes. Timing will be different and your opponent will be confused. That is a fun part of Kendo, right? I have to do that because I'm not very clever when I do Kendo because like everyone else, I forget about their things and I start focusing on my opponent, right? So that is not good, all right? So nice and relaxed, all right? And again, to strike smaller, maintain your weight on the left foot. How can you go forward while maintaining your weight on the left foot? Okay, so right foot is called semeashi. Semeashi means putting pressure, occupying, taking space foot. So it goes forward, right? Like you saw, left knee forward, bent a little bit, so my body starts going forward. Alright, so that is how actually we are striking small strikes. And that's how we are using our body. Alright, so that is a secret. It's not very secret, but a lot of people don't know about it, especially beginners. So here, you know now. If you interpret it in your head, right? Oh, he said bend my knees, bend my left knee. So I don't want you to go like this, right? That's too much. What I want you to feel, all right? If you can do this right now, do it with me. Okay, that's the good thing about live, isn't it? And feel how it is. Okay, so right foot up, right, and very smooth. Now here I'm standing on my left foot. Okay, now I want to move forward, so I'm gonna start shifting my center of gravity from here to a little bit forward. Now release the tension from my left knee by bending it a little bit forward, bending it a little bit, like this. Okay, that's how you go. All right, I have a lot of videos for exercise for your knees and everything. Squats. Do that so you can your body will get stronger and don't feel pain as much when you do Kendo. All right, so this channel is just for you to improve Kendo, so use this channel. Okay, so now left knee thingy is a lot of people do it probably without knowing that they are doing it. So I realized that by doing a lot of things, learning from a lot of videos, learning from senseis, so that's why I'm here to share those findings with you. Maybe you can do it. If you think too much, probably it's not good. So experiment with your body. Okay, how can I move? This is always a good start. How can I move smoothly, okay, and without minimum movement? Okay, minimum movement. Efficiency is the key. So ask yourself, and it's your body. After all, you have to control your body. So, do a lot of things and have a fun. Kendo should be fun, not a torture. It is a torture actually. But if you have a fun in this torturing martial way, you probably be happy about getting tortured. All right, so yes, I hope this helps you with your Kendo journey. And yeah, I will see you next week. Okay, and don't forget about what I do, like Kendo Clinic with Blake Bennett. And also, I probably will start doing some beginners course. And I'm hoping that I can give you a lot of tools, knowledge to improve your Kendo. Even you cannot go to a dojo because of COVID or because your dojo is far away or whatever the reason, I can prepare you for this right moment or for fantastic moment for you to go to actual dojo. If you're serious about learning Kendo, even if you're a beginner, right? Reach out to me. You know where to reach out.